Welcome, Cancer, to Grounded Oracles. My name is Tracy, and today we're going to do the Cancer read, and this is good for your Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising sign. Keep in mind that this is a general read, and in order to make it feel more like a personal read, invite in your intuition. If you are new here, welcome. If you're returning, know how grateful I am for you. Okay, Cancer, we're going to start with 4 mandala cards. I ask you to hone in on your intuition to see which card speaks to you. Now, this could be the color you're drawn to, the shape, the different saturations, and they do correspond with our chakras. And they also have words on the back that I will flip over at the very end. Beloved, keep in mind how powerful our words are. One word of kindness can unlock joy in us, and words can also tear us down. So words are just as important as our numerology. So I ask you to be open and to be curious as you look at these cards, and this will make it indeed something for you here. If you clicked on this video, there's at least something in it for you that will clarify, guide, enhance. In Spirit, we ask you to be with us today to help us hear what we need to hear. What does Cancer need to know for their best and highest good on their road to abundance? Okay, Cancer, I'm going to take these cards out and I will put them back up at the very end. So, Cancer, I wanted to do a series on your road to abundance because abundance is something that we all are seeking. But as all of us are on our own journeys, it means something different to us totally. It's a term that's thrown out a great deal. So, what does abundance mean to you? It might sound like a simple question, but is it? I invite you to really hunker down and think about, what does abundance mean to you? Is it love and relationships? Is it time and energy? Is it money and material goods? Got cards flying everywhere, Cancer. So, Spirit, I ask you to show us, what does Cancer need to know about their journey to abundance? We're going to pick 3 energies here, 3 cards, starting with the main energy. What does Cancer need to know about their journey to abundance? Okay. First energy out is the World card. That's beautiful. And their supporting energies are the Page of Cups, and the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, Cancer. I've actually put these down here. Okay. About your road to abundance. So, Cancer, in my pre-shuffle, I kept hearing travel, soul journey, and I was seeing a lot of the color purple. So purple can mean, for the crown chakra, it used to be a color of royalty. So what does purple mean to you? What signifies the color purple for you? And with the World card here, Cancer, I really feel like from a bigger picture, you are able to see all the world events, and perhaps it has you questioning your abundance road. Like, I get the feeling that you have had some dreams, you have had some plans that now maybe you're questioning because of what's going on for world events. And I think maybe there can even be some scarcity mindset and fears that you are going to have to hang on to your resources, that you're going to hang on to your money and make changes to the plans that you've had in seeking your abundance, whether or not it's starting a business, moving somewhere, something that may involve the World Stock Exchange, and investments that you have made. It may have you feeling kind of scared right now, Cancer, but the world is also so much bigger than what we can see. And there is a great deal of abundance, time, money, resources, energy that are available to all of us. So we shouldn't be afraid and have that scarcity mindset, Cancer. I would really focus right now on how you're taking care of yourself right now and how grounded you are. Now, grounding is another word that we kind of just throw out there. Really, what does it mean? It means coming back to yourself. It means not being stuck in the past and how this is going to affect me. It's not about old investments that you've made or how the business did until now. It's not about worrying about the future and what's going to happen. Yes, we need to plan and we need to dream, but life is not linear, as we know. Life and our plans don't just happen overnight, although sometimes it feels that way because we are working so hard day and night, but it is a journey and it takes time to get there. So exercise patience, Cancer, and take these days and really ground yourself by staying mindful and in the present moment. So, whatever you have for time, money, resources, and dreams, now is not the time to pull back unless there's some things that you really need to think about to make sure this is what you want. You are being invited at this time, Cancer, to really tap into your intuition. Really tap into intuition as to what it is that you want. So use your imagination, your creativity, your curiosity at this time to learn more about the options. And also take the time to really develop your intuition here, Cancer. Um, in the spiritual coaching practice world, it is pretty common for people to come to a coach and say, I don't know how to trust my intuition. I don't know what that looks like. I've tried in the past and it just didn't work for me. So invite in your spirit team by asking your ancestors, your angels, your guides, your higher self. They've got the answers for you. Spend some time in prayer and meditation to figure out where you should be applying your resources. I really feel too, Cancer, that you are being invited to dream bigger because the world is the whole picture. It's the world. The world is your oyster. That always comes to mind when I see the world card. There are cycles ending, but I feel like you are on the brink of a new chapter, a new bend in your road on your journey to abundance, Cancer, that you have some offers here, that you have some youthful excitement about creative projects and how you can step into your most authentic self creatively. I've been doing a lot of reading lately about the power of creativity and how, as children, we can solve so many problems because we don't have our adult skepticism and logic in life stepping in the way. And as we age, our creativity gets stifled. So, beloved Cancer, you are being invited here to look at the options that you have in front of you for your personal development, for your healing journey, because all of this plays into your life purpose, to your road of abundance, Cancer, because this everyday journey, as it unfolds, you're going to have new energies to deal with. You're going to have new people to deal with. You're going to have new resources to deal with, whether or not you work a 9 to 5, or you're pulling 2 or 3 different side gigs and you're hoping one of them takes off. Don't give up, beloved. There are some old things coming to an end in the way you're thinking, in this limiting beliefs that you may have, that there's not enough for you, that you're not creative, that you aren't have enough curiosity to explore these things because of fears. But the world is your oyster, Cancer, and you are being invited to go deeper. So I'm also feeling with the world, because travel kept coming up in soul journey, that you are going to be embarking on a very deep journey into yourself, and you're really going to be questioning more about your intuition and your higher self, because you want to um, level up or ascend or move up in your spiritual journey, to become, to work away from, when you think of the pyramid, you've got your basic security needs, which is where our pentacle energy tends to be, at our root chakra. That's being fed, that's having all of our needs met. And when we're really focused on that, it makes it hard for us to ascend to the next dimension out of that 3D, to tap into our spirituality. But beloved, it's not separate. It is all together. You are that spiritual being living here on earth in a human body, in a tangible world, but the spirit world, your inner self developing and growing on your soul's journey, is ever developing. And it is why you are here. So you are being invited to um, make sure you're showing gratitude for all the physical things that you have. And if you are struggling because you don't have income coming in, or you don't have a home, know that a shift in perspective and introducing prayer and some trust in your journey, there's going to be things unfolding for you in a way that's going to blow your mind, Cancer. So don't be afraid to dream. What you see here in the tangible is not all that is available to you. So I see many of you ascending from that base root chakra of your needs being met, moving up and becoming more aware of things around you, becoming more aware of balancing your chakras and how you take care of yourself. How are you showing up for yourself? You owe yourself so much more than the fears and the things that you can see in this tangible 3D world. There's a whole bigger picture out there beyond what you can see, Cancer. So you are being invited on your road to abundance to let go of fears and limiting beliefs. And I encourage you to spend some time writing down what it is that you're fearing and why. And there are many grounding practices and things that you can look at, that we will also take a look at today, to help you unlock some of those things that are blocking you. If your emotions are a block for you right now, Cancer, you are being invited to help uh, detach from those emotions. Step outside of yourself and really observe them. You want to honor and respect your emotions, but don't let them rule you. And this is hard, Cancer. You want to be balanced and in the world. You want to be part of what's going on, but you don't want other people's energies to take you down. So, really, when something has triggered you, something has really got you in your feels, step back a moment. Get the bigger picture, that you are not your emotions. They are indicating that something needs to be looked at. Anger, fear, love. Doesn't matter if it's the quote unquote good or bad emotions, they just need to be honored, respected, and let go, so that you can do your journeying, your soul journeying, whether or not it's traveling, whether or not it's opening up a worldwide business, whether or not it's in your backyard and you're giving back to the world, to your community, is bringing a dish to your neighbor because they're grieving. No thing is too small for how you can show up for other people and thus show up for yourself, Cancer. This is lovely. So, Cancer, we're going to take a look at some grounding energies, some things that may help you during this time. And we will take a look at some advice from spirit, advice from your higher self. But let's take a look at a couple oracle cards to get a little bit more information about your journey. Okay, Spirit, what does Cancer need to know about their road to abundance? What does Cancer need to know about their road to abundance? Okay, too many cards here. I will take this one. Milky Way. It's all about perspective, beloved. Just what we were talking about. This is like representative, the Milky Way, the galaxy, which is so much bigger than the world. So open up your eyes, beloved, and really take stock of who you are, who you want to be, and dream bigger. If you are afraid of your dreams, ask your higher self to show you the way, to show you what those dreams can be, because you have many gifts. Maybe you don't know how to use them. Maybe you feel like you don't have many strengths, Cancer, but you do. You have some superpowers here, and I think it's on perspective. I think you have a way of framing things that can help other people. And in turn, when you go out in the world, you are going to hear things in casual conversation. You're going to read things that are going to help change your perspective in this new season, Cancer. It's going to help you open up, deal with fears and challenges, and help you tap into your intuition, because there's some new offers waiting for you, Cancer. And some of them may not be presented because you can't see them, because you've got a veil over you. So you are being invited to look at all of your situations, even if they don't feel good and comfortable, to get a different perspective. And this may be through forgiveness. This may be through uh, through forgiveness. Well, it'll come back to me if I'm meant to say it. Forgiveness really comes to mind. Okay, what else does Cancer need to know about the road to abundance? What does Cancer? Okay, it came flying out, and we have co-create. Co-create. So think about the gifts that you have, Cancer. Everything that you do is co-creating. If you say a positive word to somebody and lift their spirits, you are helping co-create a new joy and reality for them and for yourself, because everything positive that you and negative that you say to other people, don't forget, you're also hearing that yourself. So sometimes it's like preaching to the choir. You're telling someone about something and then it hits you. Oh, I need to work on that. So words, like we said, can lift up or tear down. So be careful what you say to others and to yourself, Cancer. But you're also being invited to pick up some creative hobbies at this time, Cancer. Something to work with your hands to help you feel useful. And you're being encouraged, Cancer, that while you're creating, maybe try drawing, maybe write a poem, maybe just write out notes in your journal. You are creating something new and inviting in new perspective, Cancer. So while you do this, you're really being invited to look at your emotions. How does it make you feel? Are you uh, feeling that spark of hope and imagination because you're working maybe on some pottery, maybe some gardening? How does that make you feel? And what memories, nostalgia does it bring up for you? Because working with your hands and being creative can be extremely healing. And healing is something that we're going to be doing our entire human journey here on earth. So become comfortable constantly working on yourself. Okay, Cancer. We're going to take a look at some messages from Spirit with some practical application that we can apply to our lives that may help you. What does Cancer need to know about their road to abundance? Okay, we have this lovely globe, which number 30 or 3, which for me really shows me the perspective, the world. We have cycles here. When I heal, the world heals. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful, Cancer. That is the epitome of what we've been talking about. So your dream, Cancer, seems to be a big one where you want to change the community. You want to help people through a service, a product, maybe a perspective and a belief. Maybe you've got some perspective in the world and you want to bring it to people. Maybe you're going to have social media accounts. Maybe you're going to write a book. Again, it doesn't end if it doesn't mean it's not important if you are helping a neighbor. Every small thing we do reverberates like a domino effect, like a ripple effect into the world. And you will heal as you do this, and you will help heal the world. Cancer, you have something that no one else in this world has. Your perspective, your delivery is important. You are important. And you have a major role here to bring abundance to yourself and abundance to other people. You will find that your terms of abundance, your dreams, your resources, your energy will grow, expand exponentially. And so the practice that goes with this, number 30, I am going to go over at the very end. We will go over that technique if you are interested. So, Cancer, we're going to pull some inspiration cards to see if there's any additional messages that Spirit has for Cancer about their road to abundance. What does Cancer need to know? Okay. I am deeply loved by the universe. Yes, you are. You're deeply loved by the universe. You can't outdream Spirit. Whatever your dreams are, oftentimes it could be many times greater than that if we learn to show up for ourselves and others and deal with what we need to deal with. Give hope to someone else unless you're giving hope to yourself, Cancer. Okay, I'm going to pull an inspiration, affirmation, or reflection card. What does Cancer need to know about their journey? What does Cancer need to know on their journey to abundance? What will help them on their daily walk, their daily steps? Okay, and we have inspiration. Inspiration. Summon a dream you had that did not come to fruition. There is a new opportunity gained with each one we let go. Only with darkness can we find the light. Well, beloved, that is something that helps affirm that maybe you had a dream that didn't happen and you were questioning your intuition. So, what didn't go right? What do you think went wrong? And do you need to flip your script on that to rewrite this story that is not going to be the way your life unfolds? We have lessons to learn along the way, but just because one thing didn't go the way we were expecting doesn't mean it's not a building block for something else. Sometimes expectations can get us into trouble. It gets us disappointed and disillusioned. It's really wise to have a hopeful and optimistic approach, but giving it back. It's like the universe giving you, this offer, this beautiful offer, and we've got to do something with it and kind of sometimes give it back, let go of the control so that Spirit can do the next piece to it to help us on our way. So there's an ebb and flow, a give and take. That is beautiful, Cancer. And I would like you to drop a comment in the comment section of what is your dream? How has your perspective changed, and how can you help others as you heal? Okay, Cancer. I'm going to clear the board and we're going to take a look at our mandala cards. Whichever one or ones you're drawn to, there will be a word that will speak to you in some major way. So I will lay these back out and we will flip them over and take a look at them. Okay. All right. If you chose the purple, which is for the crown chakra, you have beauty. How can you bring your word, your essence of beauty to the world? How does this word strike a chord for you? Leave a note in the comment box. I truly want to know. If you chose this one, which is for our sacral chakra, you have emotions. And we did talk about evaluating your emotions, making sure your emotions are in balance. How does this resonate for you, beloved? And if you chose the blue for the crown chakra, for the throat chakra, you have integrity. How can you speak a life of integrity? What does this word mean for you on your journey to abundance? And finally, we have stillness. Will stillness benefit you on this journey? How can you find moments of stillness in your life? Leave a comment in the comment box. Encourage others. Okay, Cancer. That was it for our read. I am going to take a look at this number 30, When I Heal, the World Heals. And I am going to read it. Eventually, I may do a video that goes along with this, but for now, I will read the practice. Please leave like and subscribe here if anything resonated with you, so this message can get out to others. And it shows others that there is something in it for them, which, with all of these words, with all of the tapping into your intuition, there surely is something for everybody. So thank you for being here, Cancer. Have a great day. Okay, for those of you who are interested in the practical application of this, okay. The emotions, energy, and frequency we project create change. Not only are we affected by those around us, but we also have a collective web of energy binding us together. This way, our own state reflects out into the world. We see this when major world events happen, affecting these we haven't met. When there is fear or anger, we can feel it in our own being. And we saw that in the world card and the perspective card. When committing to healing your emotions and doing the work to walk your highest potential and path, you are not only serving yourself, but everyone and everything. This ties this reading so well together, Cancer. You directly impact those around you that experience the shifts happening within you and raise your frequency. On top of this, when you are in a healed space within yourself, only then can you support and heal others fully. Have compassion and love for your journey, and fully accept yourself, and let this frequency overflow to others in the world. So, for Universal Heart Meditation, use this meditation as often as you wish for at least 5 to 15 minutes each time. Sense how this practice shifts your energy over time. So, start by sitting in a comfortable position. You can lay down, you can sit up, and you're going to focus on your breath and start sensing your heart space. So start by taking 3 deep breaths in In through the nose, out through the mouth, releasing all tension. And start focusing on your heart space, your heart chakra. If it helps, imagine it in the green color. Visualize it as green or pink center of light. And with each inhalation, let this heart space expand more and more. Let it expand and fill up your body, then surround your body and fill up the room. When you feel ready, start expanding this heart energy out and around the whole world, like an embrace, and let the earth be infused by this energy. This is the practice of sharing your inner healing with the world. And you'll see that when you heal, the world heals. And you will find your dreams getting bigger and bigger, Cancer. All right, Cancer, that was it for our read. I truly appreciate you be here. May blessings and peace go with you. Goodbye.